Welcome, and welcome back to another episode of Pumpkin Days, where we need to get our cooking recipe. We learned how to make corn cereal. Hello, and welcome to the Haku Cooking Show. Today, let's learn how to make some cereal. All you need is 1 corn and 1 milk. Mix it all together and voila! Tune in next time for more recipes and the crafting channel to make a basic brown wardrobe. Hello to all the cuties out there. My name is Jacqueline and I'm going to teach you a simple furniture crafting recipe. You can experiment with different materials to give your furniture a unique and fun look. We might start skipping just the dialogue on that one. Is the door not going to open? There it is. Alright, so it's snowing, so we don't have to water nothing, which is absolutely fabulous. Let's come and take a look and see if we have any boards finished. We do. They are brown boards. That is still not how I leave that menu. It's one of those settings that honestly, it's one of the only downsides to this game is that settings menu. Alright, so we're gonna get straight off to the town, do some things in town, maybe find a new pickaxe and some seeds that we don't have collected yet. I believe we still actually, well, let's check. I believe we still need green beans. We're not worried about those things. We're worried about these things. So, potatoes, peas, grapes, we have all of those. It's rhubarb and green beans that I'm really worried about. So, rhubarb we have. More asparagus we have, but we still need green beans. That's all we're looking for right now. We should be able to pull that off, honestly. And that will be fantastic for us. If we can manage it. So we're going to go figure out if we can manage it. We're also going to grab any and all trash that we find along the way. And mining still might be a lot for us at the moment. But we'll figure that part out. Run past the bus. Because frankly, paths don't matter in an open world game. We got 705 for our last shipment. So not as much money as we've gotten the last couple of days just because we didn't complete any quests. Got some bread. Ooh, iron ore. That's nice to have. An empty grocery sack. Any quests that we want? Another milk in 10 days. Yeah, we can do that. A mayonnaise in 20 days. And 3 chicken eggs in 9 days. You know what? 1 mayonnaise by basically the end of the month. Yeah, we can pull that off. 2 mayonnaise in the next 6 days. Yeah, probably not. But 1 mayonnaise by the end of the month, I think we can pull off. A tire. The only thing we've gotten food-wise thus far is a piece of bread, which is unfortunate. But the rest of that's money, so it's fine. It's fine. We'll go for the money aspect on that. An empty water bottle. And then we'll pop on over here and we'll take a look at what seeds they may have for us. Okay. Buying and selling. We have more sugar beets. We do have some wheat seeds. We're going to grab some of these because these are important to us. Some juniper berries. It takes 12 days for them to grow, but they're not part of our quota. So, for something like this, I honestly think we're going to hold off on the juniper berries. I know that sounds crazy, And it is a little crazy. Well, we have green beans. We have grapes, though. Those are a regrowing fruit. So yeah, we are going to hold off on those. Because we just won't be able to water them, honestly. We'll pop in here. The next thing that we're going to want out of here is going to be the smelter. And honestly, I think we could afford that. We could also get a kitchen. These backpacks are nice to have, but we'll get those later. Right now we want a smelter and an anvil, as well as a kitchen. But we just don't have the funding for all those things and any new tools that might appear today. And right now, considering we can't get hardly any ore for a pickaxe, we need to buy a pickaxe. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy a pickaxe if we can. If we can't, maybe we'll run back over there. But we're gonna try to buy a pickaxe. And then just to look at our quests again. Yeah, lots of stuff that we need to get from the marketplace. And then if we can find a pickaxe, we'll do some more mining. If we cannot, we will go fishing. Because fishing is going to be the best way that we can make income right now. Until we get things going. Oh, do you need something? You want me to give a book to Nora? I can do that. Alright. Then he's got a gold pickaxe, you guys. It's 800. But it would get us quite a ways through. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get ourselves a gold pickaxe. So that we can get some good mining done. And then we can sell some gems and stuff. But I know that fishing is really boring for you guys. So we'll go and we'll do some more mining. And we'll get some tools going hopefully soon. We'll get that smelter. We'll get that anvil. You guys saw that's not a whole lot of money. That's $550 to make that happen. We can do that. We can pull that off. So, in the meantime, we'll come on back to our field real quick. And I want to get this rice planted. Right about like here. And then we'll put those there. And that's it for that. And then we're going to go through all of our food and everything before we go and try and find Nora. Because we've got some time to do that. We can do that while we're in town tomorrow if we need to. And she'll give us things, which is great. Now the unfortunate thing of coming in here is we can't get anything that's able to be dug up. But we can hopefully get some decent things here. So, things that we're going to go after are going to be, honestly, all of these ores at the moment. Just because we need this stuff. So, some salts, some copper, more salt, a little bit of raw iron, which is great. We're going to need that. More salt. Even more salt. Once we get a kitchen, we'll be able to do more stuff with that salt, which is good. Let's give this rock a few whacks. And once we've gotten all of this handled, then we can worry about some of the other stuff. But yeah, we got a few of these big boulders to get through before we can start getting better ores. And once we can start getting better ores and gems, we'll be able to start getting better cash flow. And that's about where we can get to today. Unless we can find another bit of food. Which isn't impossible. It's just difficult. We have very little money. We might be able to eat some of our mushrooms just straight up. And that might give us a little bit of a boost that we need to get through that big rock. But we may not be able to get much further than that. And that's really the concerning part. That's a floating rock. Unfortunately, the cave here in Diamond Falls is not as polished. Like I said, Diamond Falls was the last town added to this game. And some of the terrain is not perfect. I think is a nice way of putting that. It's just not perfect. But we got a good bit of ore. We got a decent amount of salt as well to last us for a little bit. And we've got some good crops planted and growing, so that's always a bonus. Put that away. These mushrooms are only worth 3. We're gonna pull them out. We're gonna see how much stamina they give us. Put some of this copper away, and that is still not how I get out of there. Let us... Oh, we can't actually eat these. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we can't eat them this way. They're raw. So, we'll throw some things through the recycler. We'll try and go and find Nora. And we don't have a kitchen yet, so there's not a whole lot we can do with our mushrooms right now. It is unfortunate, but it is the truth. But we'll get through there soon enough. We could also take a little bit of a nap for a couple of hours. Is an option for us. And that might actually be the better option. Because it's late in the evening. Nora may not be coming now. We have crops that we need to harvest there. So, yeah, let's take a nap. Just for a few hours. Maybe like 2 or 3. Let us sleep for like 3 hours. And that recovers a little bit of our stamina, which is nice. Then we have the evening channel. Plum candies. Tucker, sup my dudes? Today we're going to learn how to make some plum candy. To make plum candy, you need 1 plum and 1 bag of sugar. It's super easy, so try it out when you get a chance. Thanks for tuning in. And then we will learn how to make a gold fishing rod. Fantastic. Then we can harvest some of these first initial peas. And we may be able to make soup out of these peas, which would be awesome. And these potatoes are already done, which is just fabulous. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to carve out another little spot here. And we're actually going to use up four of these potatoes to get them back into the ground right where they were. Okay. Then we will sell these. And that's probably not enough stamina for us, honestly, to get through that rock. So Because all those crops grew and we replanted them, we're going to sleep for another, like, 2 hours? 2 hours. The best part of this is we can just go until morning and then pause it, because we've been sleeping throughout the day. As we start to get more food, we'll be sleeping less. You just need to sleep for 1 hour every 24 hours, which is really nice. But if you sleep more than that, then you get more stamina recovery. And of course, at the moment, because we need to buy tools and things, we do want to be conscious during the day, if we can. Or at least partially during the day. But yeah, we can sleep anytime we want in this game, which is really nice. Saving is done separately from sleeping. So say we wanted to just go and go for like 3 days, we could do that. But I know that would make the video much longer than the algorithm tends to enjoy. So, for the sake of us all getting to continue with Pumpkin Days, though I have that poll up, so you guys can vote on that. At the moment, we are not going for multiple days at a time. I want that. And that. And that. I know we can't eat them raw, but we will be able to eat them. And that is important in its own right. Now, that's the path we want to follow. But there is some good stuff up here, and we're going to go ahead and harvest it. There's some gold, so the same level of pickaxe that we're currently wielding. Some aluminum. And honestly, we are going to get a lot of these ores as we go along. And don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on our stamina. Because I don't like passing out in the mines specifically. Tanzanite, alright. Some obsidian, that's good stuff. I don't think we're going to get through that rock there, unfortunately. So, we'll have a wander. We'll be able to see some more of the stuff that's in here. So we have some more gemstones over here. And there are absolute tons of these gemstones. Tons and tons of gemstones. And we honestly are going to want to take a lot of these gemstones down to kind of the center of the map, where there's a special thing that we do need to go and see at some point. More mushrooms before we get to that boulder. We are going to take those, because we're going to want a kitchen very soon. A kitchen, a smelter, and an anvil are going to become very important to us very shortly. Because there are recipes that I just know how to make by heart, and we are going to make some of those. See, so we have more secret area over here. This cave just goes and goes. And don't worry, we're not going to walk all the way back through the cave, but I want to show you guys some of this area. So there's all kinds of places over here. But now we're blocked in because we had that rock over there and the rock that's behind us. So we're just going to teleport out of the cave, which is really convenient. And it is 3 o'clock in the morning. So we're not going to go past 8 o'clock in the morning right now. Well, actually, we slept a lot today, so we might go a little bit past it. But once we've kind of come to the end of our gameplay for the day, we will go ahead and go to bed. We have 20 iron ore. That is so fantastic. Now, here's where you guys might think I'm a little crazy. We're actually going to sell these. Because the truth of the matter is, these are worth a lot more than what we're about to sell them for. 6 gold, that's nothing. 25 gold for this obsidian. Also nothing. Aquamarine at only 13. Yeah, that should be worth way more than it is. But they're unpolished. And the thing is, we can't polish them. We would need that rock polisher that we saw as a processor in the library, and we just don't have that right now. So, we're going to get a little bit of sleep. Right about there. Just 2 hours of sleep. And then, we're actually going to take out some of these rocks and get some iron and get some more space cleared on our field. If we can clear this whole field, that's going to be excellent for us. So we're going to do our best to do that. Which isn't a whole lot of work. It is some work, but not a whole lot. I'm going to pop these guys back in here. We're going to watch our TV channel. So cooking. Cheesy asparagus. Hello and welcome to the Haku Cooking Show. Today we're going to learn how to make cheesy asparagus. To cook this recipe, you will need 1 cheese and 1 asparagus. Happy cooking, my friend. Tune in next time for more recipes. As well as iron shears, which is absolutely fantastic. We are going to need those eventually. So, where we have come to is it is 7 o'clock in the morning. We have absolutely no energy. We're not going to sleep until 3 o'clock in the afternoon because that's ridiculous. We will sleep until noon. And we will come to the end of the episode. So we'll have some mail, which is nice. And we'll have some cash as well. But that's going to have to wait. For we have come to the end of this episode as we come to the start of a new day. The next time, we will hopefully have the ability to get probably another pickaxe, honestly. Or do some more fishing. We'll have completed more parts of our farming quota. Both green peas and potatoes will be done, so there will be some extra cash for us there. And we'll get to explore a little bit more, do a few more things. But until next time, if you guys like what you see here, please feel free to hit that thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. May the wind bring you on another journey. And have a good night.